Quarterback race at Georgia. Let's talk about it.
So how about the fucking dogs? That's what I told them.
I think we all know the players here. You've got Carson Beck, Brock Vandagriff, and Gunner Stockton. All three of them top-tier quarterback talents. The question is, who's actually going to play quarterback better?
When Monken left, I asked him about where he thought our quarterback room was. He was very adamant that we have three really talented young quarterbacks, and Mike inheriting that room certainly feels that way too.
Each of them have their strengths and their weaknesses, as every player does. Are you going to be able to do all the intangible things that you need to do to make the offense move and put points on the board? Can the coaches trust you in big-time moments with the football? How do your teammates relate to you? All of these things are things that have to be considered when picking the person that's going to lead the team. Everything is in place to do pretty much what they did last year or better. As always, it comes down to execution and who is the best fit. It's not always the spectacular play that's going to win the game or get you the job. It's who can show up day after day, make the boring play, move the offense, make the right choices and protections, who can play quarterback the best.
I do look forward to seeing, Carson and Brock getting a lot of that action. They'll both rep with the ones.
I thought it was great to hear from Kirby when he talked about how Brock and Carson are both going to take reps with the ones. That seems fair to me. Carson has had more time on the field. Clearly, he was the number 2 last year, and that would mean that Brock was the number 3. But given their time in the systems, their familiarity with the program overall, put them on equal footing, let them take the reps, let them work it out on the field.
Brock is a really good athlete. Brock has added about 14 or 15 pounds of muscle. He wanted to get back to 215 out of his 203, 204 playing range. So he and Carson has lost a little weight from 220, so they're right at the same size.
What Kirby had to say about how they've changed physically in the offseason was also pretty interesting. To think about Brock getting a little bit bigger, we all know, it's widely reported, he can run really, really well. He's a very good athlete. So if he's putting on a little bit of weight, maybe does that mean that he wants to be able to possibly stand a little more contact? Should he be the one who wins the job? Should they work more run game into the offense because he ends up being the guy? That would make total sense.
I think they both got really good pocket presence.
One of the things I love most about Carson Beck, though, is how he moves inside the pocket, his pocket awareness. He holds the ball high, his delivery is short and effective. Brock's is a little bit longer, or at least it has been in the past. Carson has shown the ability to make decisions and process what he sees on the field in a timely manner.
I don't think people give Carson enough credit for being a good athlete. He was a really good baseball player. He has great movement skills. He's not going to run as fast as Stetson.
People want to bang on Carson because they think he can't run. That's just not true. You are not a multi-sport athlete the way he was at a championship level if you can't move. Kirby said he might not run as fast as Stetson. That's okay. All he has to do is run well enough to evade pressure, pick up that first down when you need to, and move the chains. Now Gunner, even though he's the youngest of the group, he is very skilled. He is from the region of Georgia that I'm from, the northeast corner. And there aren't a lot of top-tier athletes that come out of that area, just being honest. But Gunner was one of those dudes, and he can flat out play. He holds countless Georgia records here in the state for passing, rush yardage, touchdowns, etc.
I wouldn't count Gunner Stockton out of this thing because this kid's talented, smart. I got to see him on the scout team the entire year and really saw him grow.
Gunner can make all those throws off platform. He can move the pocket. If that's going to be what this offense turns out to be, and he has the ability to process what he sees and make good decisions with the football, Gunner's going to be a player in this competition. He may not end up being the number 1, but we can't rule out the fact that he might actually be number 2. Now, that doesn't mean that Brock is some bust of a player. I don't feel that way at all. Sometimes it's just timing, situation, and the way things work out. I'm not worried. I trust this coaching staff to put the best player on the field, and I'm looking forward to watching them play. Go Dogs.
We will not be hunted at the University of Georgia. I can promise you that.